Hey guys, Warren Eckstein here. I want to talk to you a little bit about what's going on around us and how that might be affecting your dog and your cat's behavior. Let's be realistic. Between the coronavirus, the COVID-19, the civil unrest where I am right now in Santa Monica, or my hometown of New York City, all around the country, all around the nation, and the gatherings in memory of George Floyd taking place as I'm doing this right now. The last couple of weeks, I have been literally inundated from phone calls, text messages, interviews with magazines, radios, all across the country, saying, Warren, we've had our dog for 8 years. Perfect example. We've had our dog for 8 years. Never had an accident since he's been housebroken. All of a sudden, he's starting to poop in the house. What's going on? Oh, Warren, I have this 10-year-old cat that's been perfect. All of a sudden, the cat's not using a litter box on a regular basis. Oh, Warren, my dog is great. Great. He's never chewed anything in his life. But I came home the other day and my shoe was all chewed up. What is going on? Well, think about this. Think about how we're feeling. The stress, the anxiety of being cooped up for a long period of time. The changes in our behavior. We're anxious, we're stressed. And anyone out there that doesn't think that dogs and cats can become anxious or stressed has never spent enough time down on the floor with their pets where they should be. So I'm getting a lot of these calls, so I felt I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about it. So why is the dog that's been totally housebroken all of a sudden peeing in the house? Well, think about this. And I really question the guy. The guy walks his dog 3 times a day. Doggy parks, different neighborhoods. So the dog has the opportunity of at least socializing, if not right on top of, at least with the smells of other animals. So he takes him for this walk, and the way dogs communicate is a little different than we do. By peeing on a telephone pole, it's kind of like their Yahoo, their Google, their Facebook, their Twitter, their TikTok. They're communicating with each other. But with our dogs not going out for those long walks like they used to, not going to the dog park, and if we do take them out, it's usually shorter walks, or we're walking them more or walking them less, this affects their behavior. In fact, spending so much time with their guardians at home will often cause a dog to become more territorial. In fact, the way they claim their territory is by lifting their leg. Now, what most people are doing is they get angry. Ah, that stupid dog, I'm going to yell at that dog, I'm going to hit him up. Whatever you people do, don't do it. Let it go. Listen to me carefully. The dog's anxiety and stress may be causing him to behave a little bit different right now. It's causing me to behave different. Of course it's going to be causing your pets to behave different. So if the dog does have that occasional accident right now, don't freak out. Or if the cat misses the litter box a little bit now, don't freak out. If the cat misses the litter box, though, you always want to check with the vet to make sure it's not a physical problem. So here's what I want you to do. Number 1, try to keep your schedules at home as consistent as possible. I know it's difficult, but think about it. The dog associates you being home. When you're home with the dog, usually you're not working, you're away from work. So the dog comes over and cuddles with you and plays with you, and you get down on all 4 and hug and kiss and whatever. But now, get away from me, I'm working, don't bother me, I'm at the computer. The reaction you have with your pets is different as well, causing them to be a little bit more stressed out. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to understand that the behavior is going to change just like ours change. Eating more, eating less. I am. I don't know about you. So here's what I want you to do. Number 1, give your pets a break. If the dog does have an accident or 2 in the house, I want you to clean it up with a good stain and odor remover. But rather than overcorrect the dog and take the dog over there and say, bad dog, phooey, what did you do? What I'd like you to do is after you've cleaned it up, put a little bit of his dry kibble or a little bit of his toy and spend more time with him in that area. Let him start associating the area where he peed as a pleasant place versus a negative place. He's marking it because he's angst or stressed already. And number 2, if you have a cat that stopped using the litter box, as I said earlier, you want to check with the vet. But maybe you're not cleaning it as much as you used to be. Or maybe, just maybe, you're home more, so you're cleaning it more frequently than normal. Again, changing the consistency the cats are used to. I want to leave you with this. If you notice your dog or cat, let me go for one more thing, chewing. Someone called me about chewing. The dog never chewed. All of a sudden, they chewed their Gucci shoe. When a dog is chewing, it's a sign of stress. It's a way of relieving anxiety. Excessive licking is another way. A lot of people calling me with their dogs all of a sudden licking or their cats are grooming excessively. That's also a way animals alleviate stress. Chewing is kind of like having a martini and a cigar in the evening. It may relax the dog if he's stressed out a little bit. So I just want you to understand, maybe I'm a little eccentric. And you know what I always say, heaven forbid Warren should be eccentric. But I want you to understand that there's going to be changes in your dog and cat's behavior, just like there's changes in ours. We'll ride this out together. We'll get through it together, but don't take out your anxiety. Don't take out your stress on your poor dog or cat. Give them more hugs and kisses. Tell them you love them. And understand that during these times, no one's perfect. COVID-19, civil unrest, everyone's a little crazy. No one's perfect. Don't expect perfection out of your pet till you can look in the mirror and see yourself as perfect as well. Hey, I'll talk to you guys on the Pet Show soon.